I really want to talk about with these legs here is understanding this knee situation with my knees being wide, okay? With my knees being wide, when I break him down here, okay, this allows me to keep that pressure on his hands. When I come here to bump and this knee comes in and my knees go wide, this allows me to not allow this guy to high leg over. He can't high leg over when my knees are wide, because when I throw my hips into his back, it takes his feet up off the mat. Now he can't high leg. But when I'm in here and my knees are to his body, and I'm not putting pressure on his back and throwing my hips in, this allows him to high leg over anytime he wants, and then you might end up on your butt here when he high legs over, and now you're floating like I was saying. You're not keeping pressure, and now you're hanging on. Those knees being wide are probably the biggest thing I can stress with how much pressure I need to be putting on this guy. That's something that really helped me probably my junior year in college to figure a lot of things out on top with legs. It allowed me to pin a guy down there and I knew he wasn't moving. Even if he was really good on top, if I got the legs in and my knees got wide, I knew I was holding you down there for at least a minute. And I was trying not, my main goal was to basically try not to get stalemated. I know refs want you working on top. If you got to take a leg out and you got to Turk and then you got to throw it back in, do it, okay? But you do not get stalemated when I get a guy on his belly, okay? I keep him there. I make him have to work from that position. But like I said, the biggest thing with legs is understanding that I have to be physical, okay? This is not something I can just throw in there and hope for the best, okay? If I'm going to become a leg rider, I stay focused on it. I keep the pressure forward, and I really stress it. And one thing, guys that are trying to become leg riders and understand this position is understanding that this is a process. You're not going to go in the practice room, and I'm not going to guarantee you that you're not going to have those days where you may not get it one time. It is a process. You got to fill the position. It's going to take time and time and time again until you finally understand the feel for it, understand the pressure. But as a top wrestler, it's one of the best positions to be in because I know you are not getting up when I get good at it. You are hurting, you're in pain, it's not fun, your arms over your head, and it's a more comfortable position than for probably any position as a top wrestler when I got you flat on your belly and your back's locked out, okay? So, like I said, that's probably the biggest thing with legs is understanding, get your knees wide, put that pressure on that guy, and keep those feet running forward and keep trying to get that arm over his head.